So my story is about ruinous empathy, something I think we are all guilty of a lot of the time, but I didn't think I had any huge examples of it until recently. So I had a colleague, a dear, dear friend, who started working at another company. And I noticed that he posted to LinkedIn about a team that had come over to present for them. And in the caption, he wrote, "I cannot possibly recommend blank team. They did a fabulous job and everyone should hire them." But he wrote, "I cannot possibly recommend them." And I knew that he meant I cannot possibly recommend them enough. But I didn't want to tell him that. But I also noticed that nobody had written underneath comments or anything. So I knew I had to tell him, but I sat on it. I was like, this is a different job that he has. We're not colleagues anymore. I like him so much. I don't want him to hate me. This is none of my business. I went through all the stuff that we go through when we don't give feedback that we know we need to give. And I talked to a fellow radical candor coach, and she was like, "Bina, you have to say something." So I did, but I waited 3 days, and then I finally wrote, "I know what you meant, but I just want you to let you know that I think you forgot to put the enough in there." And then I wrote, "This is none of my business," and went on to apologize a ton. Well, he wrote back immediately and said, "Everything is your business. Thank you so much. I was writing quickly, and I appreciate you pointing it out." Also, I think I had a typo in my email, in my direct message, that I immediately pointed out. And I was like, "Oh, you know the thing where I told you you had a typo? I actually also had a typo." But that, he didn't point it out. I pointed it out before he got a chance to. But it just shows that even when we have the best intentions, we don't act on them sometimes because we're worried about ourselves. And I think that's what really kind of resonated with me, that ruinous empathy, we think of it as such an altruistic thing. But really, I was protecting my own discomfort, I think. And this is something that he needed to know. And the fact that I waited for 3 days, I feel bad that other people saw this. And anyway, it ended up fine. And it just proved once again that we need to say something. And that's what radical candor is all about.